The year is 2022. You open Twitter and you see this image. Discord moderator trail cam. It was a funny AI prompt showing how bad AI images were at the time. They were funny, but surely no one would ever think these are real. Fast forward to 2024. If you're in a Minecraft building at all, you've probably looked around for inspiration, maybe on sites like Pinterest and Instagram. But there's a problem. After a simple search for a Minecraft house, you might notice a few results that look kind of weird. Like this one. Or this one. Or like this. Maybe even this. Or even this one. These images are absolutely rampant on sites like Instagram and Pinterest, and many users don't even notice they're AI generated. A lot of people in the comments claim these screenshots are using mods like chisel and bits or complex shaders to give these kind of strange effects to the build. But if you know what to look for, you can obviously tell which image is AI. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to spot an AI Minecraft house, and I'll be building one of these houses for real inside of Minecraft. Let's start with this house here. People in the comments are confidently claiming this is using mods like chisels and bits. With mods in question, it can get kind of hard to tell, but if you know what to look for, it's very obvious. Main thing with AI images is inconsistencies in the block shape and texture. Using this build as an example, if we zoom into the top of the build, we can immediately see some strange things when it comes to the size and shape of the blocks at the top, which seem to be stone brick slabs, but they look kind of off. Another thing that's very telling is this very strange archway on the left. Kind of looking, if you zoom in close to this, what exactly is this? Like, what is going on? It's like the shadow is a completely different block. It just did a random shape. And people in the comments are buying this. And you can't even blame the people in the comments. This image is not tagged in any way as AI. It's coming off as an actual build. Like, they don't mention it's AI. They don't say it's AI. It's just very misleading. And it's not just that house either. Right here we got another one. At a glance, this house might seem, kind of normal. Maybe some shaders and a resource pack for the kind of interesting lighting and reflections and like different kind of wood type and even like the block that it's built out of. But if you look closer, it kind of starts to show that there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Easiest way you can kind of tell something's up, and this at least isn't vanilla, is with the fence at the bottom. I'm sure it doesn't really take a genius to see that that fence is curved, and you cannot do that in Minecraft. It's very obvious. But if you start going even a bit higher, it starts to become really clear what's going on here. Like this curve, for example, on this like kind of archway, the left and right are completely different shapes, I believe. And then if you come over here to the right and you look at these kind of overhang sections above the bridge and to the right side of the house, it becomes very clear. It just kind of looks like random sections of just wood, I guess, or just like some kind of material just filling the space up. Completely impossible to tell what is actually going on. Also, you can see here this kind of overhang section on that one part. I'll circle it here. Where does that exactly connect to? Where does that wall below it end, and where does it start? There's no clear way. Like if you look at the bottom half of this house, those 4 pillars with the lanterns, which I'll circle here so you know what I'm talking about. They look like they're at the same kind of like depth backwards, but if you look at the top, the roof actually goes back. So they're working on different, it just doesn't line up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to describe this really that well, but it looks like there's depth, but on the bottom floor, there's not depth because AI does not actually understand 3-dimensional space. And anyone who actually looks at this will immediately kind of see that it's wrong, even if they can't pinpoint what's wrong with it. Just the more you look around, the more you see that's wrong with this image. And that's kind of the takeaway here in general. These houses look okay at a glance, but to anyone who actually knows what they're looking for, it's obviously AI generated. Now for my stance on this, although I've personally never done it, I believe the only good use for AI in kind of Minecraft is for ideas and inspiration. I think as soon as you start sharing them like this and trying to pass them off as actual houses, it starts to become a problem. It's very clear these people are not trying to use this to like share inspiration. They're kind of pretty clearly just posting these and trying to pass it off as like an actual house, at least in my personal opinion. And this isn't the only account that's been doing this. I've seen many, and they very rarely will specify this is AI meant for ideas. They'll usually just say like Minecraft, like cottage house build, And I'm sure a lot of you know this is only the beginning. As AI starts to get a bit more advanced, these are probably gonna be about everywhere. But yeah, with kind of how to tell it out of the way, why don't I just kind of get into it here and start building one of these for real. I'm gonna be using this house here, the one that I just kind of like deconstructed what's wrong with it. I think I'll show you how to properly, in my opinion, use AI in a way that's not damaging and not misleading, which is just to use it as kind of an inspiration for a build. But yeah, to get right into it here, as you probably remember from the reference, it's kind of a river, like I don't know if it's a river or a pond, but either way, some kind of water feature here. So we get a bit of a hill to kind of get the landscape in. Make this one part higher, one part lower. Mix some sand, going with some clay as well in a second here. Sort of sand, mix some sandstone in it as well, just get some different textures. Get some clay, some cobblestone, some gravel. Fill it with water. Add some seagrass, some pickles, just kind of get the water feature going so I don't really have to worry about it later. Get that finished. And I start with the house. I'm not exactly sure what kind of shape well, I know what shape I'm doing, but I'm not sure the scale I wanted it to be at. I decided to have the front section be 7 blocks, and I just kind of based everything around that. It seemed to make the most sense with like the kind of like archway thing. I mean, I'll obviously put the reference up on screen a few times during this. Get the walls in. I know it's gonna be 2 floors, obviously. I needed room for the balcony and everything. So the red is where I'm gonna put sandstone, and the orange is where I'm gonna put that like stone brick path around it, which is featured in the image. Kind of get the shape in just for everything here. Figure out where I want the windows to go. Again, I'm using the AI thing as more of a rough reference. I mean, a pretty close reference, but you know, I'm not 100% sticking to it, of course. Because it's not really the point, in my opinion. Extend this path thing down. Replace the main part of the house with sandstone. Figure out what shape I want for the roof. The AI thing has like this very strange shape that doesn't really exist in Minecraft. It's like between stair and slab. So I just go for slab. I prefer the way the shape looks. You know, artist interpretation or something, you know. Oh, let's fill the roof in here. Trapdoor on the top because I prefer the way it looks. Kind of has a nice roundness to it, in my opinion. Got this like small back section you kind of barely see in the AI thing. I put on screen here. But it is back there, so I kind of just figured in my head how I would connect everything. Come back to the front here, figure out how I want this archway to all connect everything. I mix some stairs and slabs in, just kind of make it more gradual. I really like the way the shape came out. I go in and I mix sandstone in with the smooth sandstone. Adds a bit of like texture and variation to it. I do that for the whole build, you know, real quick. If you enjoy the content, by the way, I don't think I did a plug during the beginning of the video. I got a Patreon down below. I got a Discord as well. If you want to join, I'd really appreciate it. You'll get a download of this house if you join the Patreon, you know, $3. Back to the front here, though. Get this small, like, kind of, I don't know what to call it, where the water goes underneath in the AI picture. Took me a minute to kind of figure out how I wanted to do this, but I think it came out all right. Get some fence up. Use some strip spruce for kind of those block things that are in the AI picture. Start getting flower pots in, just kind of fill the spaces up. Because when you're actually building in Minecraft, it looks very empty if you don't put stuff around. So, you know, put some flower pots in. Do that basically everywhere. Get this door in for the balcony is going to go, which you kind of see on the AI picture, but the balcony looks horrible on that, but obviously I'm going to make an actual balcony. Now it's kind of time for me to come in here with like my Minecraft building kind of like mindset and just figure out how I want to fill the walls up. So I put these fence gates up on the roof, a lot of flower pots, a lot of colors. Start getting the leaves in, because there's leaves in like the image I used to base this off of. But I figured I'd kind of put them where I thought they were needed, instead of where it showed off in the AI picture. Get some simple landscape around the back, just some grass, some leaves. Bunch of lanterns up. Hang lanterns with chains, because in the AI image they're just floating, which of course not possible in Minecraft, as I'm sure you know. Bunch of trapdoors, bunch of signs, just fill the space up here. That's kind of outside almost done already. A lot of vines and stuff too. Some sugarcane, some more like small details here and there. Yeah, it's kind of outside done. Obviously lily pads and everything. I come outside and I do a bit more at the end. Head inside now. Very quick kitchen in this corner. Kind of figure, like, obviously the AI image, you can't see the inside, but I figure in my head, it's kind of a restaurant, maybe a bar kind of thing. In some kind of, like, sunny, like, Mediterranean area, maybe. Not 100% sure, obviously. Hang some plants up. Bunch of lanterns, carpet, everything. Really happy with the way this house looks in general. Head upstairs. Very quick bedroom. You know, this is, like, the living area. Downstairs is, like, the business kind of space. really quick carpet. Do a couple things downstairs, but it's not that important. Quick carpet, entertainment space right here. Good dining area over in the other area. Bunch of paintings, some bookshelves, fill the space up. Armor stands, some more paintings, more carpet. Head outside. A couple things on the balcony, put a bunch of tables up to kind of fill the outside space up. Like it's kind of like an outdoor dining area. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know, do you prefer this house over the AI version? Have you ever used AI Minecraft houses for inspiration? I don't know, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Join the Patreon, join the Discord, all the usual stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Thanks for watching.